1, 2, 3. Tag me in podcast.
Tag Me In Podcast, back again with another minisode.
Minisode.
Another minisode. This is minisode number 4.
Number 4.
It's exciting times, obviously, in the run up to episode 100. So we're just hitting our listeners with minisodes, and we do hope that you are enjoying it. You are joined by myself, Ola.
And also Anton.
Yes. And today's minisode is on something that we saw, and I just thought, we got to do this. We have got to do this. This looks fun. Hopefully it's going to be really engaging. And as always, we'd love to hear your thoughts. So today we're doing a Did You Know?
Did you know?
Did you know? Did you know that?
But did you know?
Yeah, but did you know we're doing a
Did you know my name was Anton?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
For real?
For real.
How long has that has always been the case? Or like,
It's just part of history, man.
damn, it's an interesting.
Actually, on that, did you know Anton means priceless?
Does it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, damn. All
It's
right.
a nice little piece
Priceless,
of information
yeah?
right there. Priceless.
Come on.
Did you know my Nigerian name, my Yoruba name, Dayo, means brings joy?
I think I did actually know that, but that's
man.
no, but it's still a good one. That's a good
Fine,
one.
just roll on with the other ones. Just roll on with it's okay. It's okay.
No, that's I do like
So
that.
we do have a bunch of. We're going to be looking down every now and again. We do have. These are not real facts that we know off by heart, but these are facts that we found, and we was like, okay, that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Some of them I know, some of them you know. So it's always, we're going to share our kind of reaction to it.
Of course. All right, cool. I'm going to hit it off. So, did you know that Coca-Cola originally contained cocaine?
Cocaine.
Did you know that?
I heard about it.
Yeah.
So we're saying this is real facts.
But what do you think about it?
Let's talk about the facts. It's a drink that's going to make you addicted. Like, I can understand that.
No. I'm trying to think like, how can we make
Listen,
these people...
you're trying to, as a businessman or woman,
Mm-hmm.
the way you're thinking is like, how can I make sure customers keep on coming back?
Mm-hmm.
If you make that shit addictive, they're going to keep on
But
coming.
they literally turn customers into nitties. Like, they literally were like... But to be fair, then again, cocaine isn't seen as it is now as it was back then. It probably was just standard, like, the same as baking soda.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Baking soda.
Literally just
I
got it. They were
baking
like,
soda.
let's just pop this in there. And it was just crazy. But it does make a lot of sense in that Coca-Cola, up until now, is definitely one of the, number one brands out there in terms of, like, drinks and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But the fact that they had, just the simple fact of knowing that it once was in a drink is absolutely
Out there
crazy.
like Salt Bay or something.
Literally
like that.
Salt Bay sorting it up, making it commercial. And it's just crazy that people would just, I can only imagine it was in small quantities. But either way, it's just crazy. But like you said, it is business, isn't it? It's like, how can we make customers...
Obviously, it's not ethical. So
No.
let me put myself out there because I don't want to be out here sounding like I'm just in it for the money and thinking about business. It's unethical. Like, you shouldn't be putting drugs, and people didn't know. So obviously there's a bit of an issue of that. People that I don't understand the logic behind why someone will put cocaine in a drink.
It was probably standard back then.
But in saying that, there's an alcoholic drink which has cocoa leaf in it.
Right.
I think it's cocoa leaf or the leaf from cocaine or something like that. I don't know. And it's like a Dutch drink. I forgot what it's called. Begins with A. But yeah, people have that.
That's crazy.
Maybe
That is
you want a
crazy.
different buzz from your drink.
Yeah, that is a buzz, boy.
I've got a question.
Go on.
Not even a question. I've got a fact. So it's my turn, yeah?
Hit me.
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Left-handed.
You left-handed?
I'm left-handed, yeah.
So you're part of that 11%. So 11%
Yeah.
of people are left-handed. Facts.
It's meant to, isn't it?
Are you seriously left-handed?
I'm left. I swear down. Yeah, I've been left-handed.
Wow.
Left-handed.
You know what? In all my years of knowing you, I
Have you
never
not-
knew.
But you know what? I don't think you've really seen me right though, have you?
Yeah, because I'm always doing the right.
No,
That
because we
makes
use
sense.
laptops and that, man.
Now I'm watching. I'm like, he was holding the hand in his left, the
Yeah.
microphone in his left hand. Now he switched to the right.
Left-handed, yeah.
I swear, what's that like?
It's pretty normal to be.
Just now for the for the remaining 89% of people that don't know. What's it like being left-handed?
You know what? You just get more. You tend to get quite a lot of those reactions. What really? Swear down.
Do you have to use a different can opener, left-handed can opener?
No. That's all. The thing is, because a lot of everyday household products and systems are geared towards the right hand,
Yeah.
I'm used to using my right hand for certain things.
So cutting, scissors.
A lot of those things
Right.
is actually both.
I'm actually shocked.
Because I'm naturally left-handed, that's always my natural strong hand. So I
never
write
ever
with my
thought.
left hand. But a lot of things like driving if I am using one hand, which I don't do often, it will be with the right. And then just holding things and stuff generally will be with the right hand. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the bedroom, what hand are you using?
Did you know? Yo. Oh my word.
Moving on to the next one.
On to the next. Did you
Go
know?
on, do you?
No, the next. Did you know? Ooh, 8% of people have an extra rib. I'm just thinking. Wait, where?
I'm thinking about how many ribs do I have right now?
I think it's the number 8 comes to mind, but I don't know if it has 4 on each side or like. Isn't it kind of like, are you actually counting? Can't even count over the peck in it. Just
Pectoral muscle.
Is it pectoral?
Yeah.
Man,
I think
been
14, big man. I think I got 14 on one
Yeah?
side and 14 on the other side.
I'm gonna hit the gym and then
Break a rib.
don't know.
Break a back.
That's
interesting. Yeah, because I don't know what is average. I don't know what everyone else had, so I
Yeah.
can't really. That's a cool fact. But
but I wonder how the people with the extra rib perceive it to be, because they might not even notice. Because for them, it's just probably who really goes around feeling how many ribs they have,
yeah,
and for them it's like, oh, this is standard.
is there a health benefit to
That's
having
what I was
extra
thinking.
ribs?
I'm like, is there an evolutionary kind of
reason behind it?
Were you in a more ancestors in more dangerous environment, so you needed more protection? Because obviously the thing is,
It's a protection of your internal.
the ribs
organs,
protects all your
yeah.
internals. Like,
Yeah.
and it's crazy how it's all just centered in this entire area. So for you to have
This
an
guy
extra
is
one-
feeling himself.
No, I'm just no. Come on, man. No,
Yeah, just because you go gym now.
I'm not. It's the rib. No, I was explaining the rib. Light work. Not even. Come on. Come on.
So
come
the
on.
most common mental illness or illnesses are anxiety and depression. Does that surprise you?
Not really. But I did put that on there because I just thought, you know what? I'm not surprised, but it is an interesting thing to say and state. And although they're the most common, I think sometimes they're also the most looked over or most ignored or not spoken about enough.
What, in terms of mental illness or just illness as general?
I think illnesses in general,
Yeah.
because people, I don't think they're actually put into like illnesses in a lot of cultures. I think they're just kind of seen as like on the side. Like, you know, on a plate you get your meat, you get your carbs, it's kind of like the salad,
The
like
salad.
extra. That's the extra portion of. I'm
Yeah.
like, actually, no, it is an illness.
I
and it
guess
should be
because you don't
described
see
as
it,
that.
this is the whole issue again. Because you
Yeah.
don't see it. It's not like I got blood dripping from my hand or anything like that. It's just a different sort of level. It's a mental thing. And I think that's why often it's overlooked or it's not even considered by certain cultures or even, let's say, gender as well.
Like, okay, let me give you another example. So, have you ever done mental health training?
No.
I didn't even know it existed.
I knew it
literally-
existed,
I
but
honestly didn't know. Like,
Yeah.
people always talk about first aid training, like you said, the physical aspect of a broken leg or a limb or putting someone in the recovery position. Mental health first aid training, I wouldn't even trying to think about it. I'm like, I have no idea what they cover.
yeah.
What could they? I haven't got a clue, and I think that's just quite showing about how the whole kind of mental health and illness and depression and anxiety is kind of looked at. But yeah, that was a surprise.
Let's talk about the facts.
Yeah.
Did you know? Go on. You're on to the next one.
On to the next one. Did you know there are over 100 different viruses that causes the common cold?
Wow.
Yeah. That has just annoyed me even saying that. That's just annoyed me.
There's a lot. Why has it annoyed you? There's a lot of viruses out there.
I'm
I thought
like,
it was
that's
just.
hell of
I thought
things.
common cold was just more of a. Like there's multiple reasons, just feeling run down or a virus being spread, but I never thought there'd be 100 different.
That's what I'm saying.
out there waiting, lurking.
Yeah,
what's good?
literally. Put like, what are you saying, my G?
Hey.
Your immune system's looking kind of. Hey, let me
yeah?
talk to you.
Hold on, wait. Achoo! Let me shake your hand. Wait, you got 100 viruses on your hand. You're trying to give me the common cold. Get out of
Honestly,
it.
No wonder it's common. And you know what? It's
All
interesting.
part of the family.
I did like a site visit for work, and then one of the managers said he had a sort of theory because I can't remember. I think it was the dehumidifier, and I think it broke, so there wasn't like really kind of clean air and stuff. And he said a lot of people all of a sudden got sick. So he was like, his theory is that if the air is kind of like moist and is well,
That's when it
circulated,
thrives. Yeah.
yeah, then you're in a good position. But then when it's not circulated, that's when it's more likely to thrive. So
Yeah.
I was like,
But you know this, right?
No, but with the dehumidifier.
Yeah, especially in an office space, that's the worst place.
Yeah, it's
to
disgusting.
Be. That
like,
confined,
you're just
stale
contained sardines. No wonder they got. And like, imagine the trains as well.
Yeah, those are the worst areas.
Central line.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
my
why
word.
they try and advise you not to travel or even go into the office when you're ill, because
Just stay indoors.
that risk of that air not being clean and cleared out, like, it can spread, it can amplify it, it can spread, especially the concentration and the number of people in such a small space. Yeah,
that just makes it worse.
That's why you gotta wash your hands.
Trust
Right?
me. One thing that I live by this: warm water, lemon, honey, ginger. It's a classic, but I think it's overlooked. Because I did the last time
when you have the cold, or is this like preventive?
No, when you have it, have it. So when I got a cold the last time or cough, I was just like, I'm not having this. And then I didn't take any like paracetamol, any Lemsip, none of that. I just kept banging this like 2, 3, 4 times a day. Within like, literally like a day and a half.
And he was good.
And if I was taking Lemsip, I'd be on it for like a week. But I know a pharmacist, and then she was like, apparently they're like riddled with like sugars and stuff, and there's only like a percentage of what you really need.
That doesn't surprise me. A lot of it's paracetamol as well.
And sugars and stuff. So
the glucose get your energy going.
But you feel some type
it's that
of way.
recovery as well. Because sometimes your body does need that replacement of sugar, glucose, and everything else like that, just to make it feel good. So I get that. I do get that. But yeah, stay away. Those 100 viruses.
Oh man. Stay away from
I thought just having one virus on my laptop was bad. That's just me because I'm in cybersecurity. Minor. By the age of 60, most people lose half their taste bud. Facts. Facts. I'm not even... For me, I'm a big foodie. I love food. And I think also on top of that, I believe every 7 years, your taste bud changes. So something that you didn't like 7 years ago, go back, try it again. You might actually like it.
That's crazy. So there's people just being open up to new worlds of just different flavors and cuisines.
That's why I always challenge people when they're like, oh no, I tried it before, I don't like it. When did you try it? Oh, when you was 4. Why don't you try it now? No, it's disgusting. When you was 4.
Come on, try it.
Your taste bud has kind of evolved. It has changed. So try it again. Upsetting, this fact is upsetting to me.
Why is that?
Because I love food.
Yeah.
And I don't want my tongue to be dying out at the age of 60.
You don't want to be there like, where's the seasoning? They're like, there's hella seasoning. They're seasoning your tongue. Like,
What I don't understand is like, sometimes you go to like an elder's person's house, like, and they're 60 and their food still tastes banging. So how do they know? Because they're not sampling, they're just knowing it.
They just know.
They just know how much to put in, right?
I think they just have that natural experience, and over the years they've just developed that.
Because when I'm cooking, I'm tasting as I'm going on.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, if I'm 60 and I'm cooking for my family, I might be missing out on something. So I might be tasting it going...
But you know what? I think you'd have the technique pattern by then.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, if you've been doing that, I don't know, pasta or jerk or whatever it is, 30, 40, however many years of experience of cooking, you would have fine-tuned your cuisine. Yeah,
because my other fear is putting too much seasoning in it because your taste bud is not on point. So you're like, oh no, it needs more salt, or it needs more seasoning, more spice, more pepper.
Keep going.
And you kill off your whole family.
It was the seasoning. No, that's the worst. Did you know it takes 17 muscles to smile and 43 to frown? This one's quite a more commonly known one, but I think it's quite an interesting one.
Because
if you kind of take it
I need to explain. I need to explain to people why that silence happened.
Yeah, go on. They were just facial expressions. Is he constipated?
I was frowning and I was also smiling at the same time. And the oh yeah moment was when you frown, your eyebrows go in. They might just become slightly shaped. Where you smile, it's more just your cheeks. So it makes sense. That does make sense.
And if you even take it to the sort of next level, it can. If you think about it from like a happiness level as well, like it's probably a lot easier and more beneficial to be happy and to smile and to think positive thoughts than to be like down in the dumps. Because no, I think there's even similar ones that sort of say the more negative you are, the more likely you are to get sick and to be lonely and stuff. And like
because you're using 47 muscles,
probably even more. Not even just smiling, like just in general, like just thinking back, like even worse.
Resting bitch face. That's gonna take 0 muscles, right?
That's like natural though, isn't it?
I think that's the way you should go in life. Then
have you got angry guy face?
No, I'm just got. Unfortunately,
what's your like plain?
A little smile.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah.
No, you disagree?
No, I'm asking. I don't know.
You see my face, like.
Oh, I'm trying to think. Yeah, but I see it in conversation, and then I don't know.
Are you saying I talk too much?
I don't think I've seen it like just like, you know, maybe like when you're on the bus or something.
This is it now.
Is this it?
Oh, I can't work it out.
It's normal. It's just normal.
What can I say?
What do you mean?
What can I say? On to the next one. So apparently, in someone's lifetime, they will do. I should read it, but I'm trying to read it off the top of my brain. In your lifetime, you walk the earth twice. So the amount of walking you do in your lifetime is equivalent to walking around the world or the earth twice.
Actually, let me just. Would you rather walk around the world twice? Or
but wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Or just have the equivalent of the walking you do in your life be equivalent to walking around the world twice.
Oh, I'm out there. First option. Let me
Really?
go explore. Yeah. Why not?
100%.
I don't want to be, because you could end up like literally the walk from your bus stop to your yard.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, people do that every day, twice a day, probably more at weekends for 10, 15, 20 years. And it's like, there's a whole different, a whole new world.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'd rather take the first option. I'd rather walk around the world and literally see new destinations every single time.
And the beauty of it is that you're seeing it once.
Yeah.
You're getting that experience as opposed to
there
the
is
same
the bad
mundane.
side of it.
What's
the
that?
different types of like weather conditions, the elements. So
Yeah.
I might be walking in the desert one day.
It's not all going to be like,
snow. And,
yeah.
That's the only part about it. So yeah.
But it's an experience. I think it's just cool and interesting. And I've heard a similar one in relation to waiting at bus stops. No, not bus stops. Sorry, traffic lights.
Yeah.
Like apparently 2 weeks. The equivalent time you spend waiting at a bus traffic light is about 2 weeks of your life. I'm like, no wonder people just be crossing anyhow. People don't wait. They just cross at a red light.
Yeah.
It's mental.
I ain't got time to waste.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Let's cross this road. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, it's funny. Cool. Let's go to the next one. Laughing lowers levels of stress and strengthens your immune system. You know, it's similar to the other one about smiling and the point mentioned about being happy and in a positive state. And again, it just makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it's the whole connection of like the brain, spine, immune system, your body. I think positive states as well. I think the more you are in positive states, it's the whole high frequency, putting things out into the universe, positive energy. And I think it just goes to show the importance of laughter. Because a lot of people say laughter is medicine for the soul.
It's always a feel-good factor. You always feel good. I haven't encountered in my life a time where I've laughed and been angry at laughing or been upset at laughing.
Okay, but wait.
Go on.
Do you take time out to laugh?
No.
So, you know, some people take time out to relax, to spa, to gym. Do you take time out to laugh?
So like for me, the only time I will create that time to laugh is when I'm sensing that I'm, overwhelmed and I need to take time out. I'm like, yo, I need to self-care. So that's when I'll be like, not them crazy laughing to myself. No. But like I'll throw on like a comedy show, so Kevin Hart or something like that, because I know I need it.
Yeah.
So, that's my thing. And I guess now that I try to, if I'm trying to chill out, I hit up YouTube. So right now it's like Wild and Out. Remember that show on the TV? So like, I watch a quick 5-minute clip on that and I'm like, hey, hysterics, because it's a feel-good factor. I get it. So I can understand that fact. Let's talk about the facts. So yeah, that is, laughter is key. Smiling to yourself is key as well.
It's so important. It's so important. I think similar to you, that I take time out to, if I know I'm feeling like down in the dumps or whatever, similar to you, kind of like YouTube, and I'm like, what will make me laugh?
Yeah.
What videos am I going to watch that's going to make me just crack up laughing? Who do I know that's got the funniest that I can like, watch this
I think that's the beauty of like Instagram as well now, because there are certain people out there who have got funny content. Yeah. So Uncle Ed.
Yes. That's who I was thinking, Uncle
Yoms.
Ed. Yoms TV.
Mo the Comedian.
Mike's Comedy. Have you heard of Spuds TV as well?
Nah.
No, he's like he literally just goes into office buildings and he starts firing people. He's like, "You're fired. You're
Hey,
fired."
is this the one that was on
He
the
does it-
bus?
Yeah, he does it with Max coming. That was killing me. Yo, yeah, where's your ticket? Oh yeah, yeah, fines, yeah, fine. And there was people like
Parking
There was
tickets.
fucking ticket, and people are like, "What is going on?" He's like, "Is that Santander? You can make 30 or 40 bags, bro."
But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, laughter is available now. Like, you got technology.
It's powerful as well.
You can just throw it up. So yeah, I try and put it into daily practice, but never on the scale of, yeah, I'm gonna sit down for an hour and just make myself laugh.
Yeah.
I guess I make myself laugh when I'm around other people. You
Yeah.
know, that interaction with friends and everything like that, where you bust a joke, like
Banter, yeah.
banter.
Banter.
This is a random one.
Right.
So the longest record flight of a chicken is 13 seconds. Now,
I'm laughing because I'm like, yeah, that is the random.
That's so random. How can you go from, mental illness to laughter to well-being and then end up on, oh yeah, did you know? Charlie, wait, hold on. Let me talk.
I've got a good one for you. I think maybe I was just thinking about Nando's or just chicken or something.
You hungry?
And it just,
You're
just
trying to
came
catch
my
that chicken.
Trying to get that chicken. I'm
Are you
like,
going to time it?
you're going to fly, but in my mouth.
Yeah.
You ain't doing no.
So you're doing calculations in your
Gonna
head.
calculate, and we're just gonna put it down and just gonna make it happen. Like,
Man's thinking about trajectory. He's
Got-
like, okay, so it's going to take off in 1 second, then it's going to fly for 13 seconds. The wind speed is 2 miles per hour.
but if you
Therefore,
calculate the circumference plus the seasoning plus Salt Bay plus
after
the
14
sauce,
seconds, he will land right about.
and then the garlic bread, and then we're all good.
Mate,
Then
you
we
can't
are all
believe
good.
this. Some vegetarians or vegan people are going to be listening and
Screw
thinking,
you guys.
yeah, exactly. So
Oh my
let's
God.
not be descriptive. But yeah, that's an interesting fact.
Moving on swiftly, however. Okay, cool. This is the last one. I like this one. Did you know the most common disease is tooth decay?
Serious. Wow.
That's the thing, because I think when people think about disease, they don't even think.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm
we're
thinking
not-
heart disease.
Maybe heart disease, liver, lung, those sorts
Yeah.
of things. No one thinks tooth. I've heard gum disease,
Yeah.
but tooth decay. But then when you really deep it, it's like, actually, yeah.
Disease of the mouth.
That's the thing, because
It's
it
a
doesn't
tooth.
really, like you said, it doesn't really fit into that aspect of heart, liver, lungs, that sort of area. But it's still part of your body.
Mad.
And when you think about it, it's like, because of chocolate and all these snacks and
Sweet,
soda,
sugary.
so common.
Yeah.
That's mental. Boy, that's a trip to the dentist.
Because
for me,
everyone's
man.
always thinking about diet and
Yeah.
well-being, but no one's actually thinking, yo, man, I might die from, death might be a bit extreme.
Maybe. What kind of snacks they're eating, boy? They're probably
Yeah.
having that mad Coca-Cola with the cocaine, yeah?
The original.
The original.
The original.
The original.
You know, back in my day,
Yeah.
Coke was Coke.
Coke really was Coke.
Coca-Cola. But I think that's the end of our list. Have you got any other throwaway facts? Did you know? Did you know Tag Me In Podcast started on the 24th of April?
Hey, did you know that we're almost at
2017.
episode 100, 2 years deep? Did you know that, guys?
Did you know I knew Ola on the 31st of December 2016?
Right.
It's
true.
It's actually true.
Oh, man. No, for me, that's it. I think that's
Yeah?
for me. Yeah.
Did you know, guys, that I ain't got nothing to say.
I was like, where's he going with this? I thought he was gonna be like, did you know, guys, that's the end or something?
No, it was going to be
Yeah.
there, but I wanted to end it on something better. But anyway, guys, thanks for listening. As always, we do appreciate every single listen, every single share, every single like on our Instagram, Twitter. We just love the energy. We love the vibe. It's what's keeping us going. So keep it coming. As always, you know where to find us. So you can find us on the Instagram, on the Twitter, on the Facebook. We're also showing up on YouTube as well. And if you got any topics, feedback, or anything like that, hit us up on info@tagmein.co.uk. And please like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. But please leave a review on Apple Podcasts if you're an Apple Podcast listener. And that's